morning everyone, and welcome to a new vlog. Today is a very exciting day because we have got our Christmas tree up. We have a real Christmas tree and we put it out last night to settle, which means today it is ready to decorate. I'm really excited to do that later, but before we get to that, we are going to take the dog out for a walk. We're actually going to head to Sandbanks Beach today because it is glorious out there. It's a lovely, sunny, wintry, crisp morning, so it's perfect for a dog walk. And yesterday we were in the car a lot, so Eddie is raring to go for a nice walk. Currently shivering because it is quite cold, so I'm going to put a coat on this little whippet and we are going to head out. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Natalia. Thank you so much for watching. I make home and lifestyle vlogs, and at the moment we're making lots and lots of Christmassy vlogs here. I live here in Dorset, in Bournemouth, with my husband Andy and our whippet Eddie, and we're gonna get cracking, get out, because this dog is ready to go and I can't wait to decorate for Christmas today. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Just going to give you a sneak shot of the tree in all its glory. It is absolutely giant. Part of me is wondering if it's too big, but the other half of me is like, that's just not a thing. I just absolutely love it. It's going to be great. Also, normally some of these plants are in the other corner where the Christmas tree now is, but because I've had to move them to make space for it, suddenly I have like this jungle corner, which I'm kind of feeling, to be honest. I'm going out. Shall we go? Right, we've just arrived at Poole Harbour in Sandbanks. So we've just parked up on the road here and it is an absolutely gorgeous day. So we're going to walk around the harbour and also the beach. We'll take you with us. This weather is incredible. Like absolutely glorious sunshine, but it is freezing. This here is the harbour. Usually there's loads and loads of kite surfers here because it's really shallow, and so they do lots of water sports here. They do lots of like tasting courses as well, which is pretty cool. I'm sure it's not called a tasting course like it is in a restaurant, but something like that. They basically do like all different types of water sports. This is part of Poole, so it's just next to Bournemouth, just west of it. And it's just a lovely little walk around, especially on a day like this. When you come to the end, you will come to the Sandbanks Peninsula, where you've got a few lovely restaurants such as Rick's Dine, some cafes, and then on the other side you've got the beach. So we'll just walk all the way around. Just come from over there, you can see all of these properties here. These will all be very expensive. And there's always some kind of construction going on as well. There's always someone who's bought something. And yeah, they're always doing them up. This is perfect, telling us where we are, so you can see how the landscape works. We're just walking along this little promenade along Banks Road. That's the Sandbanks Peninsula at the end, lots of properties, and that's where all the little cafes and Rick's Dines is. And then you can see you can just walk straight across to the beach side, and it's really, really pretty along there. It's freezing, so I've had to put my hat and my gloves on and my sunnies because it's so bright. It's a really cold wind. Right, here we go. We've come sort of to the end of the harbour walk, and this is where you've got a little surf shop. They sell lots of lovely little bits in there, and a couple of cafes, an estate agent, and that's where the main Sandbanks car park is as well, just across the road. Love how Eddie's going in like, yeah, let's go. Eddie loves boats. It's a lovely little surf shop. They've got all the brands. Always love their hats, and I've bought one once before, but they're always lovely bright colours and They've got like fleece lining, so they're really warm. We're just walking through the car park now to get to the beach side. That was another dog. That a dog actually made that noise. What? So you can see just behind me they're doing some construction. That's Eddie. Andy just got the ball out. They're doing some construction. So just a little bit further down the road is a place called Branksome, and they have a lovely, lovely restaurant that's recently been built called Rockwater, and it's been super popular. And now they're building another one just here in Sandbanks. So we can't wait for that to come. Eddie's already running on the beach. So here we are in Sandbanks on the beach. This is just a lovely place for a winter dog walk because this time of year dogs can go anywhere on the beach. So it's nice for Eddie to have a little run around. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Sandbanks Beach is lovely because it's lovely and shallow for ages. So in the summer, obviously that means that the water is a bit warmer. It's lovely here.
I'm not going in the sea to get it, mate.
I know, honestly, the amount of times in the morning I come back with wet shoes because I've had to fish the ball out of the sea where he's just dropped it.
This is perfect thing to run on because the sand's very compact. It's very tough for it.
Yes. Did he tell you that? Or?
Yeah. But you can tell how quick he is.
You can, he is very fast. He's already knackered. Oh, Bubba, you're so cruel.
Sorry. Eddie. Kicks one way and right the other.
Yeah, he loves it. Where's it gone?
Look at that. Whoa. Go!
How stunning is this weather? It is perfect. Perfect winter walking weather. I love it. It's like a propeller plane just going by. Right, here are some of the loveliest properties because they back onto the beach. I'm sure I've seen on like location or something like that. I've seen it on, and I think some of them even have private beaches, but I'm not sure. But imagine that. You've got your mansion or your epic flat, and then this. Honestly, it is days like these. I just feel so lucky to live here. I love it. Oyster. That's an oyster shell.
Yeah.
This place is so good for those. That's where we got all of the ones that we have in the house.
I think it's around here in particular.
Yeah, it is. There's loads of them here. I've got one and I use it as a little candle tea light holder. But there's some lovely shells around here, and I've got loads of like conch ones, like, I don't know how you would describe them, you know, those swirly ones.
Oh, they're hermit crab shells.
I was going to say that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they're hermit crabs.
Ah, there you go. So we've actually already nearly walked from Sandbanks car park right to the end where you get the chain ferry, and there's a hotel called the Haven Hotel. But just before you get there, when you walk on the beach, you've got these lovely couple of bays, and just check this out, it just really doesn't feel like England. Oh, is it? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Andy's saying it's a fishing trawler.
Yeah, it's fishing boat.
Some kind of
It's coming in
fishing
with a
boat.
catch.
Oh yeah, look, you can see all the seagulls going crazy. Try and get a bit closer, see if you can see the fishing boat coming. You see all the birds around it.
Yeah, it's coming in with a catch.
Now, I got sidetracked by that boat, but literally look at these bays. And there are houses up here as well. I'm not going to film them because we are quite close to them. But they are very cool looking. And yeah, they've got little gates. You can just literally step out of your garden and into the water. Oh look, there's another boat. But you can walk right to the end here, and then you can get on the chain ferry as a passenger, and you can go across to Studland, which is over there, part of the Isle of Purbeck. We've done that a couple of times, I think, now. And there's the Haven Hotel at the end. We're going to make our way back now because we've hit the end, and get Eddie some water, and probably get Andy a coffee because I think he wanted one before as well, didn't you, darling? You want to get a coffee? I'm thirsty. Good boy, Eddie.
Any more?
Is that it? Yep, we're done. We're home now. We've just had some lunch and we are waiting for Tesco to come. But before they do, we're going to put the lights on the Christmas tree, and then I can start decorating it. And I'll also go through the couple of little extra bits I got with my mum recently in the Range. But yeah, let's get the lights on first. So these are the lights I've got, 200 warm white LED string lights. That's what I'm going to put on here. And I always wrap them in such a way that the socket is the first thing, so I can plug them in but I don't turn them on, and then I can unravel them from there. Andy's going to help me get those on. Lights are on and it's in position. It smells amazing as well, like you can smell it as soon as you walk in the room. Ooh, so I've got my decorations out. I'll show you how I store them. They are a little bit messy because I did already do the house and the tree is the last thing to do, but let me show you the boxes and a few of my favourite ones before I pop them on the tree. These are the boxes that I use. I got them on Amazon, and if you can see just through the side, basically come with these dividers so that you can square them off and they fit little baubles in each little slot. I've got one box where I do have lots of baubles that fit, and then I've got some that don't, so I don't have to make up the whole box, so to speak. I'll show you inside. And I think I've even seen these in Home Bargains this year, so they must be quite popular. But you see I've got a few random ones like in the top. So you can see now as well that my tree is all green, gold, white, silver, sparkle, whatever, but green is basically my colour. I do put some ribbons on the tree, but let me get a few bits out and I'll show you some of my faves. So I think I will put some ribbon on the tree this year. So I've got this lovely one with the poinsettia design. It's so pretty, isn't it? This one that has little sort of snowflakes, two like that. Yeah, this one is the same with snowflakes. The other one I have has got goldy stars. I do have a silvery one, but I think I'm just going to stick with the goldy ones this year. Definitely one of my favourite ones. I've got a few of these that are made of glass. I just love how this one has got like woven glass inside it. It's absolutely stunning. So I've got a couple of those pear-shaped ones. These are some that I got this year, these little gonks. They're adorable. I have a few little woodland creatures. So I've got this little squirrel. I've bought this one last year actually because it made me think of Eddie, even though it's a reindeer. Does it not remind you of him? Uncanny. These lovely reindeers, I love these. I got these in TK Maxx. Aren't they gorgeous? They're just so sparkly with all the sequins. How cool are these? I got these in Primark. I think it was last year. And they keep really well, especially because of these storage boxes. But aren't they lovely? Isn't that like a lovely shape? Very traditional. I also love these glass Santa boots. Are these not stunning? This is another glass one that I love. Got this in a lovely Christmassy shop in Berkshire when I lived there. This one I picked up. It's handmade by a local artist here to Hampshire, so not too far away. I got that a couple of years ago. Then a couple of sentimental ones. So I do have an angel on my tree, and that originally was for my granny. It reminds us of anyone who has passed and isn't with us, and I just think it's a nice little special remembrance. A happier one is this one where Andy and I met in 2020 and we had our first Christmas, and I remember buying this and I always put this near the top on our tree. I will start to put these on now, but I always leave a few for Andy to put on, and then we always put the star on top of the tree on together. Oh god, I've already put the big baubles on and I forgot that I have these jingle bells. How cool are they? And these lovely pine cones, they definitely need to go on, at least some of them. And these lovely stars I forgot about, so they've got to go on too. They were from a little garden centre. So, right, I need to stick those in before I carry on. Right, I've done most of it and now just waiting for Andy. Just changes the room, doesn't it? Makes it feel so lovely and warm. So I did break a decoration. I broke one of my glass Santa sacks. Never mind, it happens, especially when they're glass. So I've still got 2 left. I think I did start with 4. I'm going to show you quickly what I got from the Range when I popped in there recently, because I've got a couple of extra decorations that I need to put up around the house. This diffuser, it's like a lovely green glazed ceramic, like a pine scent. That was down to £4.99 in the Range for 100 ml. So I'm going to pop that by the front door. Lovely little tree ornament was £2.29. It is very basic, not gonna lie, but it's so cute and it looks lovely next to my ceramic house. These lovely wooden snowflakes were about £2 each, so I picked up 2 of those. They just come on a little brown string. Some Glade plug-in refill in an apple and cinnamon scent, and that is in the hallway. We came back from our walk, you could really smell it. So I've got that, and I've got a mulled wine diffuser in the bathroom. So we are having some lovely Christmassy scents in this house. Lastly, from the pound shop, when I was with my mum, I picked up a couple of pet toys. First one was for Eddie. This one, it was £2.99. It's a little octopus and it's got crinkly little tentacles. He is out for the count right now after our walk in Sandbanks, but I will give this to him later. I think he's going to love it. For my brother, they have a lovely little Bengal cat. So I always pop something for them for Christmas for the cat. And this was only £1. And how hilarious and ridiculous is it? My niece will definitely enjoy playing with that with the cat. I am just unpacking this diffuser. Just like a lovely glazed Christmas tree shape. How cool is that? That's lovely. So I can refill that and use that for next year. And it's come with some green diffuser sticks. So obviously I can buy more reed diffuser sticks, but that is gonna look so cute by the front door. Love that. Andy is just finishing up on the tree, and then we will pop the star on and I'll show you what it looks like all finished. Oh, we've done it. Yeah. There's the star on the top. And it's all finished. Well, for now, I've just popped one snowflake hanging above the breeze. It looks quite sweet. What happened?
Killed it.
Oh no!
He ate his brains
Oh
out.
no, a tentacle came off.
He ripped a hole in his head.
Oh. Well, that's the end of that. That toy lasted about 20 seconds. The destroyer. How could you do that, Papa? Well, that is everything from us today. I hope you enjoyed our lovely walk in Sandbanks. I'm so happy the Christmas tree's up. It has just completely changed the living room. It feels like Christmas has arrived, especially at this time of night with all the lights on. But we're going to chill out. Eddie has now woken up from his coma after the walk. He has ripped the toy that I gave him within about 20 seconds. And now he's after my slippers. And hopefully he will settle down. But we are definitely going to settle down with a cup of tea, have some dinner and chill out. It's a Sunday night, so we are winding down. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon in the next one. Have a lovely week. Bye.